Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft. Today I'm on my hardcore survival world, so all my mods have been deactivated. They're still in the jar for other things like that, but I have them off, like too many items and such. And I've been doing a lot of hardcore survival. Now, I decided that I needed a good mob grinder, and so I saw that DocM77 had posted a really good video on his for a sky grinder, which basically is a mob trap in the sky, so it keeps other mobs. It basically is really effective because all the mobs have to spawn up there and they can't really spawn anywhere else. And so I spent countless hours, probably about 5 or 6 actually, gathering materials and stuff like that and building this unbelievably tall tower, and then mining redstone so I can make this track going up there that it holds my mob grinder. It's not actually a completed trap. I actually have some more stuff to do with it, but for now, it's pretty much done. So normally, when you come up here, you'll check, see how I only have where it says LC underneath the F next to B:ocean. It only has loaded chunks up to 239, and so what we want to do is we want to load up to 255 so we get mobs spawning up here. So basically, I've got the setup where you can climb up the ladders, and then you can move around here. You gotta be careful. I don't have it really blocked off that much. And if you fall, it's back in the water. Luckily, it's over the ocean, so I don't have to worry about anything like that. And basically, climb up here. And it's got a little set of stairs here. You hop up the stairs, stand here. Notice how it just lagged a bit. If you'll check it again, it's loading chunks up 255. So that's all set up. And that will get both of these spawning. Actually, we'll go ahead and pop in there real fast. I'm going to switch to creative mode just real quick so I can show you guys this. And then we'll switch right back. I don't want the mobs attacking me while I'm in here looking at them. So basically, what this is, okay, there's no mob here now, is it's 4 spawning pads, kind of like my old grinder, and they pop down into this little tunnel here, which then pushes the mobs out the chutes and down into the grinder, which drops them from, depending on how you have it set up, just high enough to either one-shot them or two-shot them in some cases, or it insta-kills them. So we'll head them back out, and put that block back, and switch back to survival mode, turn that back off. Okay. Going down back on the ladder, you see the mobs will then go down these chutes, and come down here, and they'll fall into the grinder area. Now we'll give this a little bit to start making mobs, as they can't spawn within 24 blocks of the player. So we'll head back down, and they should begin to spawn and fall down the trap. Now there's very little redstone in this one. That redstone is really just to decide whether you want it to be an experience grinder or you want it to be a item grinder. And you can see I've got a lot of items there, monsters that have fallen, and so when it's up, you get items only. The monsters will die. It's enough to kill them. We'll head back up here so you can kind of see that it worked. They should be getting some mobs falling down pretty soon. And when they actually do start spawning, make sure it's loaded. They start spawning, it gets really effective, and they'll start getting more and more mobs. You'll start getting quite a fit. Now, down is items only. Like I said, it'll drop them from a certain height, and they will instantly die because it'll be too much fall damage, and it'll kill them. Now, when this is up, you can't really see the mobs, and I understand that, but this keeps the fall height from being just barely high enough for them to die, and so they'll be able to one or two shot them when you're there. Here comes a zombie now. Now, the issue with this is, notice during the day, monsters like zombies and skeletons, I have a glass here so I can see them die, but that can be exchanged for stone or whatever material you want to put there. And zombies and skeletons will light on fire during the day, but during the night, we'll go ahead and just turn it to night real fast. During the night, they don't light on fire, and you'll get some good drops. And see how he takes enough damage just to be very close to being one-shotted. So we'll go ahead and turn that. When you want to take the mobs and hit them, just turn that off. See, and they will continue to fall, of course. Now, the one thing that this doesn't have that the last one did is this does not have a shut-off switch, like I ended up making for the last one that I did. So that's one thing I don't quite like about it as much, and the shut-off switch would have to be a lot more complex. Seeing as I could do the redstone lamps, but that would be incredibly costly and other things, and this needs one of my fuming torches. So I'm actually quite happy with this, though. Notice it's got a fairly good flow rate. It's not overwhelmingly big, but it's got a nice amount of mobs dropping down. They'll fight the current a bit, but they will get pushed down here and fall into the trap, where I can then one or two shot them for lots of experience. Now, the way it's set up to get up and down here is I have a minecart rail that runs all the way up. And I found just through multiple attempts and failures and falling, that it was a good idea to build it over the ocean. But basically, it's faster to jump off this thing and land in the water than it is to take the minecart back down. So the system you have is you have a button that powers these rails here, it sends the minecart back down, and then you can just jump off. For now, let's go ahead and grind some levels, as I want to get up high enough when I can get some diamonds and well, that's kind of weird. That's freaking out. Now I can get some diamonds and some obsidian. I can make an enchanting table. So, all right, and also they leave wonderful drops. And I've got enough bones that I have like this is not even half of my bone meal. And it's getting to be where it's a lot like how it was before. But yeah, I'll head back down. Just go ahead and send the cart down. And we'll jump off here. And it takes you nearly to the bottom, so it makes you wonder. This is a good 15-20 blocks from here down there. So yeah, you need a lot of blocks to survive that fall. It's not your generic 2 blocks of water anymore. You can survive any fall. Yeah, not happening. Notice the cart isn't even down here yet. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this look at my new mob grinder. We'll go ahead and put our new items in here. And yeah, so it's not too early. Oh, I didn't show you guys the redstone. We'll head back up real fast, and I will show you the redstone that is powering the pistons. It's pretty simple stuff, but I figured it'd be a good idea to show it anyway. The redstone powering these cart racks isn't even worth showing. Just a torch underneath them. So we'll head on up here real quick and show the last bit. Assuming it takes... Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about this is it takes forever, but it's a lot faster than climbing up here with stairs or whatnot. And I just wish it was as fast as going back down. And building an elevator this high would be a nightmare to build, even like the one I built on my other world. So we'll head in here. You should need to head up here and be very, very careful. Okay, so basically the rest we got redstone comes down here and goes around and powers this piston here. We have another one comes around. It comes around this way and connects to this piston, and then one through the middle connects to that piston. So when that lever there is pulled, the pistons go down. They're sticky pistons, of course, and those power the blocks, which then those then pull the blocks down, which changes it from EXP grinder to experience grinder, and vice versa. So, you guys, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this look at my new experience grinder. And if you really would like to build it, let me know in the comments, or would you like a copy of it? I'll let me know in the comments. I will put the map for download if enough people tell me they would like this map. Now, not too much going on here besides this build here. I've got a small little base down there, and quite a large area of underground caves that I've explored. But not too much else is going on just yet. And we'll see more as this goes on, as this is probably my new single-player world, as my old single-player world is now the map for Scars of the Rebellion. Speaking of which, there'll be a new one of those coming out in the near future. I've finally gotten around to actually being able to record the next episode with the necessary characters and voice actors and whatnot, and that will be going up in the next week or so, just after the editing I'll have to do and making sure everyone can get together to record. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Once again, I know this a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It means a lot that you're talking and leaving comments and likes and subscribing. Speaking of subscribers, we're almost to 80 subscribers. And I remember back when we were pushing for 50, and we're at 80 now, or nearly 80, and it's just, to me, it feels like we've come a long way. And compared to a lot of the bigger YouTube channels, we haven't, but it's been a lot of fun going through these last few months, and if you guys stick with it, if you like the video, show your friends, show your enemies, show your friends' enemies, show your enemies' friends, and don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Graveon, signing out.